Troy Martin, TM Fitness and Body Type Nutrition. Right, let's talk protein. Protein is an important macronutrient for a lot of reasons. Obviously, it helps with growth and repair of your muscles and other cells in the body. It's also the most satiating of all the macronutrients and has the highest thermic effect of all the macronutrients. And for that reason, it's quite important for weight loss. But what about sport? Obviously, the harder you train, the more intense your sport, the greater your need for protein to help maintain lean mass and also to help the muscles to repair and recover from training. There was a research study that was done a few years ago on, I think it was the 2014 Tour de France, could be wrong, and in that they actually found that the majority of the riders averaged 3 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. The reason for that being that they need the extra protein during that very high intense and high volume period of performance in order for their muscles to recover. But what about you? What about the typical recreational sportsman? When you look at the guidelines set by the ACSM, the ISSN and the iOS, you're looking at a range of around 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. I think for the average person, the lower end is absolutely fine. If you're a little bit more advanced with your nutrition, if you're taking your performance that much more seriously, then go towards the higher end. If you're doing a lot of training, so a lot of volume and a lot of intensity, you're likely to be in a hypocaloric state. That means you're going to be in a slight energy deficit because chances are you're not getting the energy in to match your activity. This also works if you're on a diet, if you're dieting down, if you're trying to lose a little bit of extra body fat to get lean for the season, for instance. And so if that's the case, going up towards that higher end, towards that 2 grams per kilogram of body weight is going to help to maintain muscle mass and keep your metabolism active. Okay, so what does that look like from a practical standpoint? So if you weigh 70 kilograms, times that by 2, it's 140. It's 140 grams of protein per day. You split that up over 3 or 4 meals, and that's pretty easy to do for most people. So you're looking at a good portion of protein with breakfast, a good portion of protein with your lunch, a good portion of protein with your dinner, and then maybe a post-training snack or a protein shake perhaps, and then you're there or thereabouts. You can, of course, accurately measure out and plan every meal to make sure you're hitting that exact target. But I think if you just aim for a good hand-sized portion of protein at each of your meals, you're going to be there or thereabouts. Okay, so that was protein for sports in a nutshell. If you've got any questions, as always, stick them in the box below. If you thought this was useful, if you think you know anyone else that would benefit from this, then please share it with them. And I'll see you soon. Laters. If you weigh 70 grams,